Hi friends, welcome back to a very important video for the Prelims 2025. Guys, in this video, I'm going to discuss with you the most important topic from science and tech for the UPSC Prelims examination. Guys, if you want to score a decent marks in the Prelims examination, you have to score very good in science and tech section because science and tech section is the most scoring section. And I'm telling you from my experience of scoring very high marks, science and tech played a very important role. And this is the easiest section, I must tell you, but the challenge is it is a dynamic section. Most of the questions are current oriented. So guys, let us see a very important topic which can come in the UPSC Prelims Examination 2025, which every aspirant must prepare. And I'm going to do this using PYQ analysis. Guys, PYQ analysis will really give you an edge over other aspirants. So guys, let me first show you the current affairs, and then we will link the current affairs to a PYQ, and then we are going to discuss the details of the topic, and I'm also going to give you what kind of questions you can expect on this topic. So guys, recently there were reports of a satellite image of a massive nuclear project in China, which is of the size of a football field, twice as big as US National Ignition Fusion Facility. So guys, there are reports which says that China has taken leap over America as far as nuclear fusion is concerned. This is a very important development in the field of science and tech. And guys, last year itself, China's East reactor, this is a very important reactor, has achieved the plasma state for 403 seconds. This is a record. This is a record, guys. This makes this topic very, very important. So guys, why is this topic important? So guys, if you go back in the history and you will see the PYQs, then you can see in 2016 there was a question on nuclear fusion. Let us read this question, guys. India is important member of International Nuclear Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor. If this experiment succeeds, what is the immediate advantage for India? Guys, this topic is very, very important. And you can see this question, okay, the answer was nuclear fusion. So nuclear fusion is a very, very important topic for the prelims examination 2025. So what kind of questions you can expect on this? Let us first do the brainstorm, and then I'll give you all the dimensions. I'm going to discuss all the dimensions, but let us first do the brainstorming. So guys, as far as nuclear fusion is concerned, you need to prepare this topic. First of all, what is the science? Then guys, what is the difference between fusion and fission? What are the advantages? And guys, you have to prepare about the challenges also, advantages and challenges. And last but not the least, you need to prepare those facilities, those reactors, basically the reactors which are basically research reactors, we can say, because still it is in research phase in the world. Okay, list of those reactors. So let us see, guys, all these dimensions. So first of all, what is nuclear fusion? So nuclear fusion is when two lighter nuclei merge together to form a heavier nuclei, and in the process they release energy. In the process they release energy. That is what is called nuclear fusion. Guys, nuclear fusion is different from nuclear fission. In nuclear fission, what happens is there is a splitting of nuclei, but in nuclear fusion there is a combining of two nuclei. So in nuclear fission, what happens? The heavier nuclei, they break into two smaller parts, but in nuclear fusion the smaller nuclei, they meet into one. Okay, this is the thing. So generally in the reactors which we see daily, okay, like the nuclear reactors, we use the fission technology. Fusion technology is not available right now as far as nuclear reactors are concerned. It is still in the research state. So if you see the sun, the stars, they produce energy using nuclear fusion. This is very important. So the energy which is coming out of nuclear fusion is large, okay, compared to the energy which is coming out of nuclear fission. Okay, so they can ask you the differences. The difference is what? The difference is of the energy intensity, and also the difference is that in nuclear fission we have radioactive waste, but in nuclear fusion we do not have radioactive waste. That is one thing. Second thing guys, there is a chain reaction in nuclear fissions which can lead to accidents, but in nuclear fusion there is no such chain reaction, so there is no possibility of any accident. Generally the fuel which is used for nuclear fission is uranium and plutonium, whereas the fuel of nuclear fusion is deuterium and tritium. Deuterium is basically heavy water. So this is one topic they can ask you, or they can ask you what is tokamak. Term based questions they can ask you what is tokamak. Tokamak are basically a device which is used in nuclear fusion research, which basically employs strong magnetic fields to confine and heat the plasma so that they achieve the thermonuclear fusion state. Guys, you know, for achieving thermonuclear fusion state you need what? You need very high temperature. You need the particle in a plasma state. Okay, so that is called tokamak. So they can give you term based question, tokamaks are what, or they can give you where are the tokamaks in the world. So guys, we have ITER which was asked by UPSC. You can say this question was asked by UPSC ITER. So last year they have asked what is ITER, what is the application of ITER. This time they can ask you which are the members of ITER. So India is also one of the members of ITER. We have European Union, we have America, we have China, we have Japan, we have South Korea, we have Russia. Okay, then we have other tokamaks also like India's Aditya. Then we have joint European Taurus, it is in UK. Then we have West is tokamak of France. So the list of tokamak they can give you, they can ask you to match. Okay, that is one topic that they can give you. So what are the advantages of nuclear fusion over fission? The advantages of nuclear fusion is obviously guys amount of energy. The intensity of energy is very high. For the same amount of fuel, the energy which is released in nuclear fusion is way more than nuclear fission. Second thing guys, it is green. There is no CO2 emission. That is the second thing guys. Third thing guys, there is no long-lived radioactive waste. This is very important. Guys, in nuclear fission the problem is that there is a huge radioactive waste. We have seen this in the Fukushima plant. But the advantage with nuclear fusion is that there is no nuclear waste which is long lived. This is very important. So obviously the risk is not that much. Next, the proliferation risk is also not there because the end product is not a fissile material. Here what happens is that we are using fissile materials in nuclear fission which can be used for nuclear weapons. Here we can't do that. Okay, that is one thing. No risk of meltdown also, because there is no chain reaction in nuclear fusion. So this can be asked in the prelims examination guys. So it's a green energy because it has no CO2 emission. Okay, this is very important. So next topic what they can give you is that where are these reactors in the world. Okay, so guys, reactors, first one is ITER. As I told you, it is in France. It is basically international collaboration between various countries, the 6 countries which I have just given you. Next is the joint European Taurus. This is very important guys. Next is the National Ignition Facility, US. It is in America. It is one of the largest ones right now, but China's East reactor is becoming also very important these days because it has achieved the state, it has achieved the plasma state for a longer duration of time. This is very important. Okay, then we have the JET laboratory in UK. So these kind of, they can ask you the names of the laboratories and they can ask you to match with the countries. Remember here the names of this. West is very important, ITR is very important, and Aditya and joint European Taurus, and the recent one East of China. Okay, they can give you this. Okay, so they can give you these kinds of questions guys. They can give you either the science of nuclear fusion, where the two smaller particles, lighter particles, they are combining to make a bigger particle, or they can give you the difference, or they can give you the advantages. But also you need to prepare the challenges. What are the challenges? The challenge is guys the tritium problem. Guys, as I told you that two lighter elements are basically combined in nuclear fusion. These two lighter elements is the deuterium and tritium. Okay, so deuterium is available guys, but tritium is not available. Okay, so tritium, how do we get such large quantities of tritium? That is a big problem. Next is the temperature problem. Guys, we need very high temperature for this nuclear fusion to happen. This is a very big thing. And third is a magnetic cage. the tokamak. Okay, we need a magnetic cage for generating this kind of heavy temperature. For that also it's a very big challenge. So guys, these are the dimensions which can be asked in the prelims examination. Guys, here I would like to tell you that guys, I am giving you very important tests for the prelims examination. You can see here we have Lakshya and Optima. Guys, in both Lakshya and Optima we have predicted questions. Please solve these predicted questions 8 plus 7, which is the 15 test. If you solve, I can assure you guys, you will definitely get some questions in the examination, because I am only focusing on this predicted topics which can come in the prelims examination. All these questions I have already included in my tests. So guys, do solve these 15 tests definitely. Plus, if you are struggling in current affairs, solve the monthly current affairs test also, and my PPP compilation, which is available here, where you get every day 5 questions from the Hindu newspaper. So if you can solve all this, guys, definitely you will have a high chance to crack the prelims examination. Guys, also you can solve, or you can basically use the prelims mastery PYQ mastery class. This is a very important and very good course where you will get mastery over the PYQs of last 25 years. Guys, this is one of the courses which will give you confidence that yes, you have covered the last 25 years the PYQs. If you already have a book on PYQ, no need to join this, but if you need little bit analysis, then definitely you should join this. This is very useful. So guys, with this I come to an end. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.